Hello again, and welcome to San Luis Obispo Buddhist Church YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment so that we can try to answer your questions or comment, and you help us to improve the spread of the Dharma. If you would please put your palms together for a meditation reading. A pessimist sees a dark tunnel. An optimist sees the light at the end of a tunnel. A realist sees a freight train. The train driver sees 3 idiots standing on the railroad tracks. From the Slow Roasted Italian Facebook page. If you would please join me in Gasho. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. I read that meditation so that you can question yourself. Are you a realist, a pessimist, or an optimist? Or are you the train driver? And we see, and each 4 subjects sees how quickly things change around us. And we become so attached to our blind passions of greed, anger, and ignorance. And we become so attached to it, we never want it to end. Our 6 senses releases the pleasure aspects of these blind passions. And we want more pleasure. And we try to hold on to that pleasure that we just had. That's what we call greed. And when we lose these pleasures, we try to find a replacement for these pleasures. And when we cannot find it, we get angry. And we start to seek out something else to replace that pleasure. And we tend to not see these attachments as fleeting because of our lack of wisdom, our ignorance. And we want to continue to think that these blind passions are permanent. We tend to become attached to people, family, loved ones, situations, circumstances. Yet, there's always something like death or the situation or circumstances that will change everything for us. As a minister, I see how quickly things change for us. And for me, it is not any easier to let go of the person or situation or circumstance. But the reality is this principle we call impermanence. Our mind tells us that all things change, but that glimmer of hope can cloud or muddy our rational mind. We want to keep the pleasures and not have to face the unpleasure. Yet, things are always changing. If you think about it, medical science has found ways to extend our lives. But eventually, our bodies get tired and we too will pass. Shakyamuni Buddha also passed from this earthly realm. Yet the teachings are still heard over 2,500 years. Shinran Shonin, our founder, heard the Buddha's call and left us with his teachings. Over 250 years ago. Yet he too understood this principle of impermanence. It is during these moments of change that our Nembutsu, Namu Amida Butsu, can calm us so that we can see, hear, and think with a rational mind. We live our lives surrounded by the Buddha's compassion and wisdom. It is the Buddha's infinite life and light that shines within us so that we can use our six senses rationally, so that we can live the Nembutsu every day and in our everyday life. So if you are a pessimist, a optimist, a realist, or the train driver, we can always see and think and hear that rational mind. Maybe we are the three idiots standing on a railroad track. If you would, please, put your palms together in Gasho. Namu Amida Butsu. 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 Namu. And thank you for listening to our YouTube channel today.